NASCAR Camping World Truck Series on Speed is brought to you by Camping World. At Camping World, our lower prices and friendly service will make you a happy camper. By Verizon Wireless. Call more people, use 0 minutes. Only on America's largest mobile-to-mobile calling family, Verizon Wireless. And by Royal Purple. Visit royalpurple.com to find a dealer near you. Let's take a look at tonight's Stay in the Game with Just for Men hair color moment.
He's got a Band-Aid on the side of it.
This is practice a couple days ago. A victim of circumstances. Gets into the outside wall. Jeff Hensley, his guys jump on this thing, get
Brian
it
Scott,
fixed.
he was actually in the Rookie of the Year
when
competition a year ago. Looks like
he got spun around.
It's difficult to
Can't
stop
even
on
climb the bank. And now watch this, Rick.
Involved in an incident earlier in this race. He was sideways, had a little contact with the 40, straightens it back out. And oh, by the way, he's currently running in the top 10. Stay in the Game with Just for Men hair color. It's exactly what Brian Scott is doing.
That's impressive. I mean, he spun out in the middle of the pack off two, and here he is racing for the win at Daytona. How do you do that?
How about that? Mike Skinner also has a lot of damage on the right front corner of his truck. Adam, what's going on with J.R. Fitzpatrick?
Remember lap 69, they came for fuel, stayed out, did not get tires. They were leading the race. Well, they saved that set of tires. Butch Hilton said, great job leading JR, but we're going to bring you down here and get 4 tires. He'll start deep in the field, but with only 19 trucks on the lead lap, he's got a chance.
6 laps to go from Daytona International Speedway. Who's going to win the first race of the 2009 season? Green flag back in the air. Looked as though Kyle Busch might have spun his tires.
He definitely did. A great restart for Ty Bodine, but that could hurt him because Kyle Busch will have momentum when he gets there.
Those guys are already dicing it up, trying to figure out how they got to get up from 4th and 5th if they want to win this race, and that's what they're going to battle and try to do.
All over the back bumper of that 30.
Obviously, Kyle Busch content right now to run second.
We found out in the Truck Series, it really doesn't matter where you're running until you come off of turn 4. And then you've got a chance at winning this race.
You can be 100 feet from the start-finish line and have a chance running 3rd to win this race.
Colin Brown's had a very strong truck all night. He's in that number 6, moving on the outside.
He's got Skinner and TJ Bell with him. The outside line will make a move here.
Ray Dunlap, what's going on with Kyle?
Well, just keep in mind, guys, that 2 of the last 4 races here at Daytona have had a last lap pass, and Kyle Busch is very aware of that. Bobby Hamilton won in 05 in the last couple of feet, and Jack Sprague did it in 07. And Kyle Busch talking with his spotter, Jeff Dickerson, saying, let me know what that outside line is doing, but right now I like where we're at. I want to be in 2nd until they wave that white flag. Adam?
Our last Speedway race, Ray, was in October at Talladega Super Speedway. On that Saturday afternoon, Colin Brown finished 4th. He gained a great deal of experience, and he's running good tonight, but you can never get enough help. Carl Edwards, under that last caution, was on the radio trying to help Colin Brown. And right now, Brown right in the middle, the meat of the sandwich, a tough situation for any driver at Daytona.
Boy, keep your eyeball on the 7 truck. J.R. Fitzpatrick with those new tires. I know he's deep in the field, but that's an advantage. And he get in the right situation. There he is, right behind Brian Scott. He's already driven up beside the 6 of Colin Brown. He could be a player with those tires, Phil.
He sure can. He's got the freshest tires in the field right now. His truck's going to fight back on the outside, though.
His truck won't bobble around. Look at him making a move down on the bottom. Great move. He's on the inside.
He's got his left side tires below the double yellow line.
Well, that guy, he was on the straightaway.
Yeah, I was going to say he's on the inside of a 3-wide situation there.
I don't think we can get on him for that. Although a rule's a rule, I understand, but
NASCAR's been pretty adamant.
That guy pinched him, though. Oh, a truck into the outside wall. Looks like TJ Bell.
A little contact, but it looks as though we're going to stay green. There's the right side of that 11 of TJ Bell. 3 laps of racing to go. Again, out front, Todd Bodine, Kyle Busch, Terry Cook, Ron Hornaday, Matt Crafton, your top 5.
Here comes Skinner on the outside with the 6 of Colin Brown pushing him.
Hornaday running 4th right now. He's got Terry Cook in front of him. Again, Terry Cook's truck has been to victory lane 3 times with 3 different drivers.
If that 7 truck could ever bust free and get to the outside with those new tires, I believe he could make some ground up there. Right now, he's trapped on the bottom, though.
See, Matt Crafton's going to make it 3-wide, going to put J.R. Fitzpatrick in the middle.
Colin Brown sees the momentum that Crafton had, tried to get up in front and work with him.
You can see the 7. He gets around the 17 with Timothy Peters. He's right on the back of Taylor Mossam. Can he push him to the top 5? Watch this 7 truck.
Going to try to push him by the 5 of Mike Skinner. He's got him cleared.
Be smart here. Be smart. A lot of stuff's going to go on this last lap and a half.
Sounds like Butch Hilton giving him a little bit of advice.
Under 5 miles of racing to go from Daytona.
The 7 needs to pop to that outside and try to use his new tires.
He's on the inside. You see his left side's below the yellow line again. Who's that jumping in the outside?
Mike Skinner took to the outside. Mike Skinner's looking for help. Doesn't look like he's going to get any from that 17 of Timothy Peters. And now Colin Brown's going to make a 3-wide going to the outside. Side by side here, Skinner and the 7 of J.R. Fitzpatrick just in front of him. 3-time series champion, the 33 of Ron Hornaday. But Todd Bodine with just a lap to go, looking to make it 4 straight wins at the super speedways.
And
Where's Kyle going to try to make his move, Michael?
He'll probably do it down in turn 3. He's got just what he wanted. He wanted to be running second when he took the white, and he's positioned right on Todd Bodine's bumper. He's going to count on Terry Cook to go with him when he makes the move to the outside of Todd Bodine on the back straightaway.
Will Terry make it 3-wide, though, and go for the win himself? Here comes somebody on the outside again.
J.R. Fitzpatrick out there in the 7. Looks like he's going to try to fall back in line, though, just in front of Taylor Mossam.
Hornaday's peeking to the outside. He tucks back in.
Who's going to make the move? Right now, the 51 of Kyle Busch all over the back bumper. He moves to the outside. Looks like he gets loose. Drops back just a bit. Now as they work their way coming out of turn number 4. A huge lead for Todd Bodine.
It isn't enough.
Catch him.
It isn't enough, is it?
Todd Bodine is going to be able to hold up the pack. He'll win again at Daytona.
Woo!
Wow, what a job by Todd Bodine. We said
baby.
Todd said 2 in a row. I believe it's 4 in a row for Todd Bodine.
2 in a row right here at this racetrack, Daytona International Speedway, a name synonymous with NASCAR. The Bodines got their first victory with Todd Bodine a year ago at this racetrack, and he does it again in the Truck Series.
Kyle Busch, I looked for him to make that move on the back straightaway. He tried to make it off turn 4, but it was just too little too late. He didn't get the help from behind. The truck behind him, Terry Cook, tried to pass Kyle Busch, and that messed up Kyle's plan.
Todd tried for so many years to get to victory lane in Daytona in multiple different series, and for the first time it happened a year ago, and now he duplicates that performance tonight.
What a great job by Todd Bodine. Here comes Kyle Busch. He was right where he wanted to be.
It looked like something happened with Kyle Busch when he was coming through 3 and 4.
He fell off of him. I think he laid off of. See, he gives Todd a push right here. Gives Todd a tremendous amount of speed down into the corner. Kyle gets a little sideways, and the thing just loses grip. Now watch Terry Cook. I think Kyle thinks everything's still fine. If he can just get Terry Cook to push him to the checker, he might have a shot at it. But watch, Terry says, I need this position. I'm going to get you, Kyle.
Ooh, he almost did too. What a great job. But Terry pulls over the side draft, almost gets second. Terry ends up in 3rd. J.R. Fitzpatrick came all the way back to 4th.
Wow, what a job. What a call by Butch Hilton. What a job by J.R. Fitzpatrick behind the wheel of that number 7 truck.
The last time an unsponsored truck won a race was way back 62 races ago. Ron Hornaday Jr. at Kentucky. And yes, there is no sponsor on the 30 of Todd Bodine. Adam Alexander.
It's always special to win at Daytona. Mike Hillman Jr., the crew chief for Todd Bodine. How's it feel to go back-to-back?
It's pretty awesome. Like I told them guys on the radio, we got the best race team in the garage and the best driver. I'm just glad to be part of it. You know, with no sponsor right now, we're kind of racing like a late model team, so winning's going to help us a little bit, but if somebody wants to help us out, it'd be nice.
You've won 3 of these Speedway races in a row coming into tonight, and you get handicapped early with the penalty. Talk about battling through adversity and going to victory lane again.
Our motto is never give up. I mean, that's why we're here with an unsponsored truck trying to win the race and winning the race like we did tonight. You know, everybody's done their job. We battled through adversity before and gone to victory lane. It's pretty awesome.
4 wins in a row on Speedway races, and more importantly tonight, back-to-back at the World Center of Speed.
First driver to do it. We had 9 different winners in 9 races coming into this one. And now Todd Bodine has not only been a repeat winner, but back-to-back at Daytona International Speedway.
It is absolutely amazing that a guy can win 2 in a row here. We saw anybody in the field could have won this race.
From first back to about 12th, all separated by less than a second.